Okay, folks, here's acceleration equation 4, solving for x. Remember that equation 4 is this one here. And and this one's cool because you throw a basketball. It looks like there's almost no information. They give you one single thing. I need to know all those things. I have to know. They're asking for how high it goes. They're looking for this one, question mark. That means I have to know this and this and this. That's three things, yet they only give me one. Well, that's because when you throw something up or drop it or falls, a is equal to negative 9.8 meters per second squared. So we already know that one. They also did tell me the initial speed. It starts at positive because you're throwing it up, right? Positive 8 meters per second. No, not squared. I was going to write squared there. That's just a regular velocity. And then here's rule number, I don't remember on my rule sheet, but the final velocity, when you throw something upward, it'll slow down until it gets to the highest spot right here. And the speed here is equal to 0 meters per second. So we know that the part they're asking us about, how high will it go, the highest spot, we know that the speed there, anytime they ask about what is the highest it will ever go, or what's the peak of its trajectory, or whatever the height, the final speed up there is going to be 0. So we actually do know all those other things. So let's plug them in. Final speed is 0 squared is equal to initial speed 8 squared plus 2 times negative 9.8 times delta x. We don't know it. Okay, let's. This is going to be 64. Take away. This is 19.6. 19.6. And then delta x. So we got that x there still, and this is all going to be 0. Let's take this 64 and move it over. We got to subtract it over. Subtract it over. And we get negative 64, and this is gone. So we're equal to negative 19.6 delta x. That's, well, this is multiplied, so we got to divide. So divide by negative 19.6. Divide by negative 19.6. Are you guys noticing that negative divided by negative? It's going to be positive, which is good because it should be. It's going to be above where they started, correct? It started here, and now it's moved up, and it's at some change in position that is above the person. So it is a positive distance. And in fact, what is it? Let's get out the calculator again. I never have one out. It's 64 divided by 19.6. I never put the signs in here because I know what the signs are going to be. You know, when you, so we could just look at those. I don't bother plugging them in here. 3.3, 3.26, 3.27 if I round it, I guess. So let's do that. So 3.27 meters, and that's a positive, so it's above them, is equal to the delta x. So that's it, folks. That's all there is to it. But this is part one. I'm gonna. So this is number one. I'm going to do a second one where we throw it down and there's going to be more to it, okay? So watch the next video and then you can do your practice problems.